Yo, what's going on, guys? Sabrina Carpet outfit change here, back out with another banger video. And in today's video, I'm going to be reacting to a brand new album from the Deep, K-pop bitch. Now, the Deep is an artist that I discovered on YouTube. I'm trying to see if they're like a band or if it's just one person. I don't know. I discovered them through their song Angel Tattoo, just randomly coming up on my recommended. Um, and I love that song, and I've been keeping up with the singles for this release. We've got 10 tracks, 25 minutes. Let's not waste any more time and get right into K-pop bitch. Beep Beep, opening track. I'm not quite sure what to expect from this album because this is the first full album that I've heard from this artist. But I do really enjoy the singles I've heard. Okay. I know Kim J's involved with this album, which I think Kim J was involved with some other stuff with this artist. That's an album that I actually want to react to, is the new Kim J record, because there's quite a stacked feature list on it. I know Frost Children were involved with this somehow. Yeah. I've heard these lyrics probably. The instrumental. This is gonna sound like a derogatory comparison because I know a lot of people who don't like this song, but I love this song. This instrumental reminds me a lot of like Pop Girl by Lexi Liu. You know, skin, clear hair, shiny, girls and gays like me. That song. Like, it kind of sounds like that instrumentally. Like, it's got a similar sort of bounce to it. I'm not complaining because I like Pop Girl, but it is just something I know. Okay, Beep Beep was a great opener. I'm feeling an 8 on it. Just really sort of a great sign for what's to come, a great sort of introduction to what this album's about, which is always what you want from an intro. You know, this is gonna be dancey. It's gonna be fun. You know, like reading the lyrics on my screen, they're not really about much, but like, who cares? You know, we've got good bass and fun vocals. Um, but yeah, I really liked that opener. The instrumental was great. The vocals were fun and dynamic. Not much to complain about. Yeah, and you lot know me. Fans of the channel will know. Fuck, I hate calling you fans. Viewers of the channel will know that I love dance music, and if that's what this album's gonna be, I'm down. Next up, we've got Lucky Star. I've heard this track before. I really like this one. There's been a lot of talk of Y2K revivalism, in music for the last couple of years. It's been the main sort of revivalist trend since, I would say, like the 80s revival stuff at the start of the decade, with people like Dua Lipa and The Weeknd, which you do still get a lot of that sort of stuff coming out now. But people talk about like the Y2K aesthetic and all this that ruled last year with albums like Brat and Y2K by Ice Spice. Honestly, I'm hearing music shift towards the early 2010s EDM craze. And this track is a great example of that. You know, you've got that classic sort of fucking 2012 club intro, you know? Sorry for rambling. I love this kind of music though.
Up and down, we can keep it underground. La 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 la, lucky star. And you know I'm on the way soon as
I love the syncopation of the rhythm here as well. Syncopation is it's almost like a cheap trick because it always works so well. Like, you could literally have the worst sounds ever, but if it bounces off the kick, it's gonna be groovy as shit.
I get off the stage. La 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 la, lucky star. It's better than your tie, just lucky. 내가 찾아낸 건 자연의 산디. 멀리 또 난리 다 난리다. 그래 ups and downs, we can keep it underground. You reach us never back. timing은 지금뿐이야. Move your body, let it go. Do you like it? Yes or no? I'm here dancing on my own. Watch you do it, let's go. Move your body, push and start. Wonder how I got this far. They can't stop me once I start. I'm a lucky star.
Like, surely you guys can hear it. Like, you know, this is straight out of those years. You know, but it doesn't feel cheap. Like, a lot of revivalism feels cheap. Like, I'm not gonna lie. Like, a lot of the modern synth pop stuff that comes out, and they're like, "Oh, we wear leather jackets because we're from the 80s." I say as there's a leather jacket on my door, that I will be wearing out on Friday. But takes one to know one. You know, a lot of the 80s revival stuff felt like jumping on a trend. You know, you had the artists who genuinely loved that stuff. Like, that's why I loved the record LAX dropped last year, was because it felt genuine and real. Whereas, like, other artists, it doesn't. I'm not going to throw shade, but, you know. But this falls into the LAX category. This feels genuine.
I make my own luck. I drive my own big truck. I don't give
this really isn't great music for this setting. Like when I hear this song, like I know I'm reacting to a song that I've heard before. Like I'm not gonna lie, like I listen to this all the time, but this isn't a good album to react to sitting down. I wouldn't recommend it because all the time I'm hearing this song, I'm like, okay, I want to get up and jump around. I want to move. I want to move my body, let it go. Do I like it? Yes or no? I'm here dancing on my own. Watch it through your telescope right now. You know. Hope you guys are ready. Aw, banger. Banger alert. Love that song. I really love that song. I'm feeling a 9 on Lucky Star. I feel lucky to be able to listen to Lucky Star because it's a very fucking good song. Um, it's one of those. It's a cheat code. It really is. Like I can play that and get everyone jumping all the time. Love that song. Genuinely love that song. But let's not dwell on it because I'm sure we have 8 more great tracks to come. We have at least 2. Um, I Hate Silence. Next track. Yeah, here we go again. Here we go again. We took over this club. Yeah, we swagged out. Like, these are early 2010s lyrics. The bass in this one is really... Okay, stop replay. No, I like this one. I like this one. A lot of energy in this one. I'm so introverted, but I make it louder. Hey, what's up? Best song on the album so far. Notice how I said so far. Notice how I said so far. I love I Hate Silence. That's a 10. Straight up. That song. Like, people ask me how I do my 10s, right? I don't have a criteria. I'm not gonna lie. My criteria is, do I like this song? But, like, I suppose if I were to describe how I give my 10s, now we're getting into pretentious territory. It's... it's... I would say I give a 10 based on a song accomplishing everything it's going for, which I Hate Silence was going for being a high energy, glitzy, synthetic banger, which it was probably like a 9, a 9.5 until that ending, which just went absolutely crazy. I loved almost like a bit of a hard style influence towards the end. Like no shade to K-pop. I enjoy quite a bit of K-pop, but who else in K-pop is doing this? And that's a genuine question because I want to know because I want to hear it. Really, really great track. Really great track. Next up. Oh boy, have I heard this one. I love this song.
Hey pop
Pop
bitch.
bitch.
상상도 못할 화제장 논란만 뮤직 journey. 한국은 날 못 담아 USA로 피신 from Korea to LA. All about our Sunday. 비가 난 비가 난 비가도 안 되나 비가 난 거. 잖아 겁먹지마 I swear.
I can't sit down to this song.
Take it up, put your man in I turn it up. When you're in my side, I feel like turn it up.
This is one where you can tell that Frost Children were involved because the chorus sounds very Frost Children coded, you know? I've been referencing them a lot recently because I referenced them in my Danny Brown reaction, which you should also check out. I'm kidding. Always plug in. But no, Frost Children have had a crazy year. They also got on that Nina Girachi remix that I thought was worse than the original, but it was pretty good.
You get up with the love, and the night is so young. I wanna blow it up, turn it into something.
Like it is very Frost Children. It's very melodic, very emotional. Great.
Turn it into something. Turn it into something. I was so young, I wanna blow it up, turn it into something.
K-pop bitch. Like the actual bass textures and sounds on this album are absolutely nuts. Like genuinely, so much variety. You know, it's not just like a boom, boom, boom. You know, you're getting these fucking weird distortions and glitches and everything. It's crazy. This is what caring about your music looks like.
Bitch, I am. Baby, I was there underground. There's something different. How let's give me the fake, give me the
Syncopation
love.
again,
She
man. It's
just
getting
kept
me.
bitch, yeah. Baby, I was there underground. There's something different. 잖아, 겁먹지마, I swear. Can do everything. They won't pick it up, put your mind on it. 잖아, 모든 love with the vibe. Can do everything. They won't take it up, put your mind on it. Turn it up. When you're in my side, I feel like turn it up.
It also has a bit of like a Nina Girachi thing going on as well, if you think about it. Check out that album. If you're into the deep, you might like I Love My Computer, because that album's pretty good. Assuming you haven't heard it, most of you lot will probably heard it. Most of you lot will have heard some third album that sounds like both these. It's probably better than both of them, because you guys are tapped in. But to prove that you're tapped in, please give me engagement, please. I need your comments, guys, to get my views. Oh no, what have I done? Oh no. I think we're
Get off with the love, and the night is so young. I wanna blow it up, turn it into something. Turn it into something. Turn it into something. The night is so young. I wanna blow it up, turn it into something. K-pop beat. K-pop beat. K-pop beat. Bitch, pop I am. K-pop bitch, it's coming. 그냥 다 락나 보고 잠깐 몰래 빠진 다리. K-pop bitch, K-pop bitch, it's coming. 그냥 다 락나 보고 잠깐 몰래 빠진 다리. K-pop bitch, baby, I was there underground. There's something different. How let's give me the fake, give me the love. She just K-pop bitch, yeah. Baby, I was there underground. There's something different.
At first, I thought that M was weird. Now I don't. I think that's a perfect song. Genuinely a perfect song. 10 out of 10. I don't know. I hate Silence might grow past it for me, but K-pop bitch, like, there's just something about that drop, you know? Like, as you can tell, If you watch my Spotify Wrapped video and saw Violet Pony there, I love Complex Strobe. Very sort of like overstimulating EDM music, and the drop in that song just does that for me. You've got all like the weird like zipping synths and distortions and glitches in the bass where it's like going fucking and stuff, and all the while you're just getting smacked with this thick bass. Because like that's the thing, none of these songs don't feel flimsy at all. They're hard, they're real. They're solid songs, literally. Like you can't get through these. um but yeah, I'm really loving this album so far, even though I've heard two of the first four songs already. But I've only heard one of the following six, so let's hear these other ones. Next up, we have got Solo, which I think answers my question. They're saying Solo, do it all on my own, so, this isn't a band, I guess. Weird name for a solo artist, though. Like, The Blank. I'm trying to think of any, well, The Weeknd, I guess, but still. Let's go. Okay, this sounds different already. Like, is that a Reese bass? I don't know. I don't know. I get my knowledge from FL Studio mobile instrument names.
Catch me when I'm rolling in the deep. I'm the VIP. I'm not anybody's.
I'm really liking that this album's not slowing down. Like the K-pop albums I've reacted to on this channel before, I think it might just be that Twice record. But like a lot of recent K-pop albums, they will have like a wide variety of stuff going on. You'll have your party bangers, your more sort of like pop tracks, your weird experimental ones, your ballads. This album doesn't care about that. This album's like, okay, 10 tracks, 25 minutes. Every single one of these tracks is going to be something that it makes you want to move, Like, I really hope it keeps this up. I don't want any slow tracks here. Because it doesn't need it. It's doing so well with these ones. That's not to insult ballads. I love a good ballad, but I do like a good dance tune a lot more.
I got you. Count on 1, 2, 3. Got that head say cheese for the picture, please. I work it out all by myself. No, I don't need nobody else. I'm in control. I guess the spell. Now they all love me irresistibly. Cause I'm flying solo. Do it all on my own.
Although I do say that, this one's significantly slower than the other ones, but I do still think it's got that factor to it. Like, this one feels a bit more like 2000s than the other ones. This sounds quite like, I don't know, I don't want to say like early Gaga, but it's kind of got a bit of that going on. It's got like some like creepy, sinister stuff going on behind this sick beat. You could have been getting down to this sick beat. I don't even know that bit. I hate that bit though. Ruined such a great song. I mean, sometimes you do just need like a slower track with a deep bass and a catchy chorus. Like, it's sometimes all you need.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
Okay. I'm Luigi? No, I'm kidding. I didn't mean that.
Cause I'm flying solo. Do it all on my own.
This one's very simple. I love that bit. It's nice. I don't know. I like a vocal inflection, you know, because she very easily could have just gone solo, and I'm so in the flow like she did the last line. But no, that little weirdness. It just makes it stand out more. You know, I'm literally mansplaining ear candy right now. I should stop that. This refrain's probably my favorite part of the song.
Cause I'm flying solo, do it all on my own.
Like, see, the groove's nasty on this one.
And I'm so in the flow. Now they all love me irresistibly, and everybody knows.
Like, that synth, that's some, like, I don't know, that sounds like some SoundCloud rap shit. You know, I could hear that sped up a little bit with fucking distorted 808s on it, and then like a little pump going, "Ashgadad!" That's praise. Oddly enough, that is praise. I like SoundCloud rap. Halfway through this album, it's great. Solo did it all on its own. It was great. It was a really great track. Makeup single. I've not heard that one. I might have to go listen to it after this video. But yeah, no, Solo was great. I'm feeling an 8.5 on it. It's probably, out of the last 4 tracks, the one I'm going to return at least. I might even listen to Beat more than it. But for the vibe that it provides, you know, Solo achieves that completely. You know, none of these songs, there's no half measures on this album. No half measures. All the songs are what they're going for, you know. Let's hope that continues into the second half with Wrong Number, I Hardly Know Her. Let's see.
We disconnect, now I can't go home. But let me know, am I alone? I know it, I know I'm on my own. Try to hit you up, my service dropped. Try to
Like,
tell
that's
you
the way this one's going.
our time was up. 불안한다자, 그냥 하지 마. 다시 찾아온 이런 게 사랑이란.
Oh my goodness. Mio 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 Mio. Talk about nasty.
영화 속의 주인공이 되려 하려 했지, but it didn't work. 나약함은 오해를 불러 일으켜. I know when I'm alone. Hey babe, I'm reaching, but it's over. These days are coming to a closure. 끝내 받지 않는 message 못해. 더 이상은 너와 나. Try to hit you up, my service dropped.
The chorus alongside the great.
Our time was up. 불안한다자, 그냥 하지 마. 다시 찾아온 이런 게 사랑이란.
Like, huh? You know? What are you doing? Just play my song. Holy guacamole. Yeah, Wrong Number was emotional. Like, correct me if I'm wrong, there was almost a bit of like witch house going on in that song. And I love some witch house when I'm in the mood for it. Yeah. Like, the way that the synth sounded like they were crying out, like I was getting I don't get emotional at that one. I'm gonna cry at K-pop, bitch. I could. I could genuinely see like a setting where I'd be crying this album. It's really fucking good. That track is another no, it's a 9.5 rather than another 9. Okay, flaw flaw. Let's go.
Same dream, same bed. Same dream, same bed.
Oh, I might have jinxed myself by saying there weren't ballads on this album.
Same dream, same bed. Same dream,
I'm just kidding. I
same
like it.
bed. So
Okay, no.
many times all of that on people, yeah. 어찌와 다른 내 눈빛. 비슷한 상처.
This is almost like Rage influenced. Different skins? Is this a reference to how many Homer skins there are in Fortnite? 만나 반가워. So honestly 진짜 너 뺏은 어린아이 입다는 너와 너의 We're different always only perfect. 너 뺏은 어린아이 입다는 뺏어는 괜찮은 척 Skin to skin with our flow. 없어 나는 in the same bed 우린 서로 dreaming ahead. Need too many words. 너 연결돼. We don't need too many words. 너 연결돼. We don't need too many words. I hear that rise
We
a
don't
little
need
bit
too many
decent.
words. We don't need too many words.
Isn't that the direction I was expecting?
We don't
Okay,
need too
okay.
many words.
And a bit of a calm,
We don't need too
vibe.
many words. We don't need too many words.
A little bit of psychedelia to end a sugary banger. Flaw. Was a track with its flaws, is what I would say if it was a bad song, but it is by no means a bad song. I'm feeling another 8.5. I think that track was great. Brings something a little bit different. Like a bit of like a bubblegum pop kind of thing. A little bit. You know, it reminds me. I hate to bring the Lexi Lou comparison again, because then it makes me look like I don't know artists. It kind of reminds me of like FFFFF or FFFFFF or whatever. From Teenage Ramble, her latest, which is also a great album if you're into this kind of dance music. You know, where it's very much like catchy vocals, lots of bass, etc. Highly recommend it. It reminds me of that song. You know, maybe like a bit of like a Euro dance thing going on. It's awesome. It's a really awesome track. I'm glad it's here. I am really glad it's here. Next up, our next track is Birthday, which this was another single before the album, which I did hear, although admittedly, I haven't gone back to it as much as Lucky Star and K-pop bitch, so I don't know it as well.
You. I know it was sign. You. 사실 없이 보낸 my whole night 뻔하게도 make you hurt you spend every night 긴장의 날 기다리는 silence 오직 너만의 눈앞이건 dead and bad 축하의 생일 톡을 보낸 silence reading 끝나면 너가 비건 red flag paradise I'm so ready for step on it paradise I'm so ready for step on it paradise I'm so ready for step on it
I love this song. It's like almost quite too Hollisy. Production-wise.
Stop thinking about you, I miss you. 잠 못 드는 밤도 one more night. Never try to make it painful. Spend every night. 긴장의 날 기다리는 silence. 오직 너만의 눈앞이건 dead and bad. 축하의 생일 톡을 보낸 silence. Reading 끝나면 너가 비건 red flag paradise. I'm so ready for step on it paradise. I'm so ready for step on it paradise. I'm so ready for step on it.
I love this song too.
Happy birthday to you. Step on it, drop the Eddie. 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 Step on it, drop the Eddie.
When did this song come out? Let's see. Am I sure it was a single? I could have sworn it was. I could have sworn it was a single. Was it? No, it wasn't on that. I've got no clue then. Actually, no clue where I heard that song before the album, but I did. That's odd. But yeah, Birthday is a great track. Not a favorite of mine from this, so I'm gonna give it an 8, but definitely a great track that I will return to. Number 8 for the track 8. Let's go. Yeah, I liked that. I liked that song a lot. Next up, we have got Who. Who's calling my phone? Let's see where this track goes. Just noticed that this album's independently released. That's awesome.
Hey boy, listen up. No, I'm about to show you everything. So, let's go. I'm gonna show you my heart. 그럼 넌 어때? Let's go. 앞서 연애운 시작은 이럴. 우리가 만난 노래 모두가 울보해. On love sessions, stay tuned for the week. I'm gonna show you my heart. 그럼 넌 어때? Let's go. 앞서 연애운 시작은 이럴. If you want test, I'll make you crazy. come in the head. You could be my angel, but I'm a puppy. I'm spectacular, yeah, we ain't no regular, yeah. 너와의 leader, legends are put up to my girls, yeah. But you wanna see me now, 보고 전화 전등. 나는 independent, gonna fix it by myself. 내 사랑은 뜻대로 되지 않는, yeah. 난 너에게 모든 걸 다 줄 수 있는 걸. 널 보며 우와, you could be my one. 난 그냥 따라와, yeah. Will I be without you? Only had one taste and you took it away. I'm the 한눈에 바로 말해 not fine I don't even know why 나는 내게 이지만 I don't have a choice 너 사랑은 뜻대로 되지 않는 yeah 난 너에게 모든 걸 다 줄 수 있는 걸 널 보며 우와 You could be my one 난 그냥 따라와 yeah Will I be without you? Only had one taste, then you took it away. I do wish that you stayed to tell me sweet nothings. Will I be without you?
Right down to the end. Yeah, Who was great. I liked that track. I'm feeling an 8 on it. A very sort of different vocal performance. You know, lyrically it was about being dependent on your partner. There were some funny moments on that track, but it seemed mostly serious, which I like. It gives the album a bit of something different. Great track. Really great track. Next up, into the closing stretch. I forgot to say it again. I keep forgetting. We're on to the closer now. EDM. Let's get right into it. It's only
Let's
song to
spinning
end.
round the block. Don't let it ever stop now. Bye bye bass, booming body rock. I wanna let go. We take pictures and we hope that we make it last forever. Someone special, and I'm holding on to you. Everyone deserves a moment. In the end,
Okay.
everyone deserves a
This is
moment.
solid music, man. Okay. This is strange.
I'm so glad that we came here, baby. Struck a pose now, maybe so I can keep you close. Everyone deserves a
I'm
moment.
ready.
In the end, everyone deserves a moment. In the end.
Where are we going? Oh my goodness. What about like a bro step groove on here? EDM was another beautiful track to round this album out. I'm feeling a yeah, fuck it. I'm feeling a 10 on EDM. Reminds me of like Bass at the end of Rest in Bass by Che. You know, just a closer that does everything all the other tracks do, but just to another level, which that track absolutely did. Yeah, really uplifting closer. Really uplifting album. I really liked this. I really liked this. Let's get into my favorite and least favorite tracks, as we always do, before we get into my initial thoughts and my score. So favorite tracks, definitely I Hate Silence, K-pop Bitch, and EDM. Plus we'll throw fucking Lucky Star in there as well. Let me rewind this fast. Is it this one I really like? Okay, I add that one as well. So that's 5 favorites. Least favorites, I don't have one, but like the track that I liked least, despite loving them all, would probably have to be um Birthday. Which is weird because I liked it going into the album. I don't know how I heard it before I heard the full album because I don't know. But yeah, really glad I listened to this today. Um, just an uber fun dance album. 10 tracks, 25 minutes. It's never gonna outstay its welcome if you throw it on at a party. Um, yeah, really great. I love the bass. I love the synth melodies. The album melodically as a whole is absolutely fantastic. So many earworms throughout this thing, which is really impressive considering she's singing in 2 languages. You'd think that that would be a bit more challenging to come up with these amazing melodies that her and her collaborators are, but no, there's no issues whatsoever with it. Really, really fantastic. Really fantastic. Now I'm going to go calculate my final score for this album. If you're wondering how I calculate the final score, it's pretty much what you'd imagine. Um, I add up the scores I give for all the tracks throughout the video and then divide it by the number of tracks there are, which is 10. So I'm just going to be kind of getting an average score, and then it's out of 100 because I review things on Album of the Year. Please follow me, please. Okay, be right back. I decided because the margin was 5, literally number 5, that I was going to change the rating of one track, which Beep Beep is now an 8.5, because K-pop Bitch by The Deep is going to get a 90 out of 100 from me. Fantastic dance album, does everything it's going for, it's very fun music. Can't wait to dance to some of this, and can't wait to cry at some of the later tracks in the album as well. But yeah, really fantastic. If you have watched all the way into this video, thank you so much for watching. It truly means the world to me. Please do consider leaving a like if you enjoyed the video, because it lets me know what you guys are more interested in, what you guys are less interested in. Plus it boosts my ego, which I definitely need. Uh, if you're interested in more music discussion and album reactions, and we're coming into end of year list season, please do consider subscribing to the channel. We'd love to have you on the team. Recently hit 30 subscribers, which I only just noticed. We're actually past 30 subscribers now. I don't know how many we're on now, but Rosalia really helped me out. So thank you so much for that. Please comment down below what you enjoy about this album, how you feel, what your favorite tracks are, because we love music discussion on this channel. But without further ado, I'm going to love you and leave you. Love that term. Um, so yeah, thank you once again so much for watching this video. I will catch you in the next one. Haven't thought of a name yet. Signing out.